careful with this one. We believe it's the source of the beetles infesting the region.
Oh my god, here.
Oh, great. The feeling of the keep swaying like a drunkard is something I'll never forget. Outsider.
Must be a Keep's chef supplement.
Fanny, what do you want? You need something?
Okay. It's like the only side quest I have to do. Below the bridge, above the acid sea. Where's and this is one if I just look up on my phone. It's at the bridge of Garden. Oh. Yeah, this is like one of the last few quests. I still need to go also see I also have to go see the blacksmith and Solace Keep, see if he can make me a better weapon. Getting closer. I didn't even hear that.
So deadly and disturbing to look at, it'd be breathtaking.
I don't think this broken bridge will help us. Didn't we read about another way into the garden, though? The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the acid sea.
Any idea, Marius?
Nandru was the founder of Solace Keep. If anyone knows more about him or the garden, it will be the Council of Solace. I can't make any promises, though. Like I said, they don't welcome outsiders, much less adherents. Your godlike features will get you through the door, but that's all you'll get.
Godlike features. What do they have to do with this?
Nandru had the same stuff on his face. Like the two of you were made by the same sculptor. You'd be surprised how far a resemblance to Nandru will take you in Solace. Play your cards right, and it might get you through the door. Worth a shot, anyway.
Whatever it
To
takes.
Solace Keep. Let's try to get there before the Steel Garrote can cause trouble.
Follow the road northeast and look for a giant ancient walled keep. Can't miss it.
Must reach the garden before the silver out, no matter what cost.
If we're going, let's go.
Oh. Ribbit.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Okay, so that's that one. So they are saying this one is here. Once I get all this, I just have to do that, and I do all that. I think I've done every side quest I saw. I don't know how many there are in the game actually. But pretty much the rest of it is just beelining the main story. I think I'm going this way, yeah.
Trespassers! Who goes there? Party in the brush! Invaders in the garden!
You insist.
Quiet, Nimdude.
Oh, above.
This looks like it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
Okay, and then the last one is... Apparently the starting location's here. you shitting me?
We've got company.
Take a moment, people.
I'm trying to follow this YouTube video. Okay, up. Okay, that means it has to be over here. Got it.
This looks like it could fit in that artifact.
Go to a campsite. It's closest one to soul. That, and then we just have one more quest to do, and then we are done with the questing. Almost done with the game. I don't even know how my quests were on.
Does anyone have a copy of the Theorems of Pangram? I want to try something.
I wish I could help, sweetheart, but the only copy I know of was lost somewhere in the Deerwood.
Too bad. I've been looking into necromancy, just in case the envoy drops dead again.
Oh.
You don't think Sapadal will work their tricks?
Perhaps, but it's good to have a contingency plan.
Right. Necromancy is your plan?
You have a better one?
Nope. Necromancy it is then, I guess.
Perfect! I've been itching for an excuse to try my hand at necromancy.
No. Dragonhide. It's different. So, living still chunks.
I don't know what this thing is, is, but it's giving off power like you wouldn't believe.
It will sunder all the living lands if we do not put a stop to it.
I know. I felt the lives lost.
It is inexcusable. The forces of nature must be kept in balance. This abuse cannot go unpunished.
There's more at play than two gods here. Listen between the lines.
Our siblings are at odds.
They hesitated their peril. They have gone soft, blind to the predators lurking in their midst.
It is a being of instinct, not malice.
Its instincts cannot be tamed.
Not the other gods.
I hear the others plotting. I agree, the gods must act. But if we are divided... No.
No. What do you mean?
We are too late. I sense a great shift in the Audra. One of our siblings has moved with terrible strength. What have they done?
May the hunt begin.
Not bad. Little art to brighten up the camp.
Well, I got all of them. Okay.
Envoy? I've seen Mount Forgia erupt before, but never like that. It's like it was angry, like it was screaming in pain. I don't know what really happened, but I assume Sapodal was involved.
Sapodal overacted. I'm learning more about, learning that Sapodal is more involved in all this than we thought.
Blessed gods. Is it too much to ask to just let us live our lives for a while? It's like they have nothing better to do. Anyway. Thanks for talking.
Well, seems there is more to our dwarven friend than we thought. Than even he thought. And to know that monster is still out there. That he could do that all over again. It's sickening.
Resin has gone. I don't think you wish we killed him.
What gave that away? Yes, well, he was definitely a sad little man, but he was still a murderer. I'm sure his victims, Marius' family and friends, weren't fully healthy when they were killed either. Either way, at least that part of Marius' life is done and dusted. The next time we find a cult like this, let's stop it before they get to the death part, shall we?
Great.
Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss. How can I help, darling? Tired already, Envoy? Well, I'll see you in the morning. You know, I don't think I've ever seen so many books in one place. But to think that the Steel Garrote was using those same books for their own ends.
Yeah, sounds about
At least Dolna will answer for her treachery.
We're just as mad that she stole the books.
Well, yes and no. Had she just stolen the books and given them to the people, I would have celebrated her. But she stole them from the Pargrunen to give to Ludwig? Despicable. No matter. What's done is done. I had just hoped that Pargrun knowledge could help the Pargrunen. Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss. How can I help, darling? Always a pleasure, Envoy.
So, animacy, huh?
Indeed.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I haven't found a thing in Solace Keep yet, so Yeah, I saw my Yoo-hoo here. I got so invested in the game, I forgot my drink was still sitting there. Oh no. Why oh no? No, so I have 2 quests left. I'm about to finish this quest, but I finished all side quests pretty much, except for one that I'll hopefully be talking to him like very soon. And that's to get like a really good weapon out of it.
What's next?
We did fight probably the second to last final boss. And things are ramping up.
Godlike. Moment of your time. Yoru, did you see that?
Gods beyond. Your face. Your features are so similar to Nandru's. It cannot be a coincidence. We're moments away from being flooded in lava. Your arrival must be a message from Nandru.
What's happening? Why is everyone running around like blessed fools?
Marius, your return now after so long. Oh, this is providence. My boy, whatever's happened between us, I'm so glad you're alive.
We can make time for reunions later. Where is the path to the garden?
What are you talking about? Who do you think you are coming here making such demands of me?
This is the envoy. The Emperor of Adir sent him to stop the Dream Scourge.
There is no Dream Scourge in Solace.
Have you left these walls recently? There's a bunch of dead dream thralls outside that are wearing steel garrote armor.
The steel garrote in Gallowayne's tusks, and the wardens failed to stop them? These must truly be the end of days. I don't understand why you're here, but surely your arrival now is a sign sent to us by Nandru. I will help you in any way I can.
I told you I'm looking for a path to the garden.
The bridge to the garden was destroyed centuries ago.
The Steel Garrote drew a map that says the path to the garden is under the keep. They stole books from the living archives. They're researching the garden. Do you know where the path to the garden might be?
Kostya's gone below the keep to open the sluice gates. Nandru built them to direct the lava away from the keep if Forja ever awoke. But they haven't been used in centuries. When Nandru's time came, he went beneath the keep and disappeared. Perhaps the way to the garden is down there.
Could that be the path?
Could be. I'm still shocked by the fact this all might be real.
If the path you are looking for exists, it might be there, past the sluice gates. But if that is truly where you are headed, you must go quickly. It's down the stairs in the forge. The gates may not work. If Kostya fails to open them, this keep will drown in lava and take you with it.
A risk I'll take.
Risk yourself, but do not risk Marius. Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way.
Wish you and your wardens the
Let's
best.
hope we don't need your wishes. If your arrival is indeed a message from Nandru, I hope he remembers his people well. I hope he is proud of us. The path to the sluice gates is through the forge. It was bricked up decades ago, but Kostya and the wardens have broken it open. If you see Kostya, aid him in
Caesar.
any way you can. Go now and go with the gods.
Not wrong. Kind of making my fucking life difficult.
Do you think Abidan and Magrin...
The outsiders. Welcome.
Oh, it's the Forge Master.
Outsider. That was a damn big explosion, wasn't it?
Hell yeah.
Heard it down here above the sound of the anvils. I hope you don't mind if I shout a bit. I feel like it's impossible to hear anything over all this banging and quenching. Indeed, they came down to tell us that we had outsiders about. I swore I misheard. I probably should have cleaned up the place.
What's your role here?
I am Forge Master Della. Recently appointed, I should add. Old Master Tassa passed away, and the council appointed me.
Master Tassa died? I figured that old lady would live forever.
So did I. Turns out death comes for us all. Surprised me, too.
I know, right? It's like, I kinda need to get to the garden. Like, I need to stop all this. Congratulations are in order.
Thanks, outsider. Kind of you to say. What can I do for you?
Looks like you take some inspiration on the shine of...
I know. Shrine to Abaddon in a forge. How unique.
Star metal. Told me that it makes something special with this.
Easy now. And what exactly is Abaddon's shiny beard? That's star metal. These days I work more with a quill than a hammer, but I think I can make an exception for this. And if the council doesn't like it, they can make someone else Forge Master. Oh, I'd be a happy man to be working the forge again. Oh, how I miss it.
So, what can you do with it?
The question you should be asking is, what can't I do with it? I could refine and sharpen the material into a sword, certainly. Simple enough ask once you know the secrets of star metal. Alternatively, there's something I've wanted to make since the last time I had my hands on this stuff. A star metal archivist. Now that sounds like a proper challenge.
Archivist sounds perfect.
May Abaddon guide my hand, and this trial be worthy of Magrin's attention.
This ought to be good.
Here it is. A firearm unlike any other.
Yeah.
I call it the Moonstrike Arquebus, for it will strike your enemies as fiercely as Abaddon's hammer struck the falling moon.
I see why you're a forge man, and thank you for this incredible weapon.
You are most welcome, outsider. However, this material is unlike any other metal. It is superior in nearly every way, and an unmatched challenge to work. I want to see what else I could do with it. Bring me more fragments, and I will forge for you a blade unlike any other. Though with more star metal, I may be able to upgrade the Moonstrike Arquebus a bit more.
Let's complete the set. Make me the sword.
Certainly. I look forward to seeing what else
I still
can
have
do
one
with this
more
metal.
star. I think I have 2 more star metal.
At least your enemies will see a gorgeous weapon. Before you kill them, of course.
Oh, yeah.
It is done.
Meteor blade? That sounds
A
dope.
meteor blade. Never before has anything I've crafted held such a wicked edge.
Now, the masterwork, you're truly proving yourself Forge Master.
Thank you for your kind words, outsider. I will take them to heart.
And not what I... Moonstrike. Power attacks deal moderate frost accumulation to nearby. God damn. 144. It's already doing... Full combo attacks gives enemy gives a hit enemy plus negative 20 damage for 15 seconds. It's a really cool weapon. I'm gonna put that in. Well, one last trick did it for me for a while.
You're back. What did you miss most? The loud clang? What can I do? We have mines throughout it.
It's a fight.
Reinforced measures. Where would I find more star metal? That's the question. You know what? Even if I don't complete that one quest, it's fine. I got what I want. And I can upgrade myself.
They went through this door. Be careful down there.
Man, it takes so long to just get another gun. I don't know why guns are so... Like, there's more bow and arrows than guns.
It's odd, but there's a beauty to this place. Maybe because it's a place in Gallowayne's tusks I've never been. Let's not spend any more time down here than magma's getting awfully high. You might want to hurry.
Yeah, I know. Come on. Gotta grab as much as I can.
We need to keep moving if we're gonna catch Kostya. Kostya left them behind to die. Blessed Korba.
We're going. Man, he went very fucking far down. God damn it. Oh my god. I hate my life. Got it. God damn.
That's all of them.
Voices silenced.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so I did see something over there.
We're in a bit of a rush, Envoy.
I'm trying. They make this difficult. Pet, 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 pet.
They wound us, and we wound in return.
Maybe this way? Okay. F5.
I would suggest not looking down. Just be quick and careful. We've got to catch up to Kostya.
Probably a different way to do that. Can't heal itself, but Come on. Can I hit the ghost? Bye-bye. You know, I think I'm tired of Woily trying to fight a bajillion fucking dudes. Thanks. The fuck did I just find? Slows the hit enemy by 15% for 5 seconds. Power attacks. Give me 20%. Okay. Oh. Usually that was a lot.
Endless night. When will the sun rise?
Alright. Should be able to take care of. Yeah. Take care of him.
Dead. Gosh, royal himself, is he?
You know, I think my gun's really strong. A lot of bosses to be in one area. Let me put the weapon away and then go up here.
You knew about this, he'd be selling tickets.
I'd come across references to this before, but nothing could have prepared me.
There's a book over here that I saw. Do this.
VoDs.
Audra.
Daylight. Essence we have not felt in centuries. It cannot be.
My brother, soul of my soul, how did you find me here?
What traps you here, Spirit? Why did you not return to the will?
A god beyond the grasp of gods. What is the will to a man subject to one like them? I told Sabadell not to look for me. I did not wish to be found.
I didn't. I stumbled onto you.
I have been here for so long. No one came looking. Andrew, you are blessed, my fellow Parkrunan said. But I did not come here to meet Sabadell. I am hiding from them. I remember it all.
Their god likes on you.
That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them. To us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
Want me to do what?
You have seen them, as I have. Memories of their ancient, chosen children. Rips in the fabric between the here and the beyond that allow the dreams of the dead to leak through. Memories of the Akida. People like you or I, who loved Sabadal and were betrayed by them. This land was once a jungle, rich, alive. I saw it through their eyes. The people tried to look after themselves, to rely less on Sabadal. But to be relied upon was all their god desired. They felled a tree, and for that slight, Sabadal turned their world to ash, ignited the breath in their lungs, and made their people into dust. Sabadal burned the world, and the people who revered them suffered for it.
We knew this. Why did you build solace on the ruins of the godless?
So that I would be confronted every day with what our god had done. So that I would not grow weak and give in. So that I would not go to them and do what they have asked of you. So that I would never set them free.
Was the fire of the annihilate the godless?
No. Their final death came later. A gift to the Akida from the true gods, who wished to bring their children back to them. Back to her.
Utica.
The rightful queen. She is the center. The center of everything.
I've had a lot, so let me explain what's kind of going on, right? I have had a lot of people in this game tell me, hey, Sabadal is not a good god. Let alone, even through the entire time I play, I'm not 100% on her side, right? Let alone any god side in this game, because let alone if you play Deadfire, let alone even Pillars of Eternity 1. I know about a little bit Pillars 1. But Deadfire was just fucked because of a god. So I don't trust them. Let me go with this.
Anything that lives can be made dead. Even a soul comprised of 1,000,000 souls can be compelled to rot. The true gods have waited centuries to help us. You, my brother, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree.
But where is the way, Nandu? How am I supposed to get there?
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. Ah. You know, I always meant to die down here. To siphon my soul into a lone disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I only hope that Sapadal releases you to the same long peace.
Wait, if you can't reach the wheel, what will happen to you?
I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of.
How will I know know the way of the garden when I find it?
It is only a door. Carved and warded by my own rough hands. It knew me. It will know you. Because the same thorn tears at us both.
Thank you, Nando.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Wodika, tell her I said hello.
Envoy, you alright? We lost you there for a minute, but not like before.
Another day, another chat with Samadra. Though this one seemed different.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Finally! We found the gates! Quick, let's find Kostya.
Lava's rising. We have to stop this now.
Oh, you made it. I thought all of you adherents were killed. Help me destroy this witch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
What are you talking about?
You're not one of the adherents. The Inquisitor didn't send you.
Ludwin is dead.
Did you have something to do with that? No, I don't want to know. It doesn't matter. The Wardens are what matter now. I am destroying this keep. When it's gone, the Wardens will be free of Nandru's oath. We will no longer be bound to this wretched tomb. All I need to do is destroy the witch, close the sluice gates, and let the lava take the keep. You must be here for the garden, just like the other adherents. So long as you do not interfere with my work, I will not interfere with yours. Nandru's path to the garden is through the door behind you.
Not so fast, asshole.
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
Get off!
I don't think he stand a chance there. Open A. Give me a moment. Okay, so this is open Solace case to save Solace Keep. I'm gonna save it.
It's done. Solace is safe. Thank the gods.
Did the keep look as confining before? The keep is beautiful, like a gilded cage.
Okay, so I can just fast travel here. Great. Okay. Let's go talk to her first, and then we'll deal with the garden. Ow, I hit my goddamn hand. Our dream divide us still.
Cook is complaining about the lack of ingredients again.
Wait a minute. You know, we were already lacking food before the keep came under attack.
Yes, but as it turns out, being terrified is hungry work. So more food is needed. I told you.
You did not say that.
I might stream a little bit longer just so I can see if I can finish this game.
We're alive!
They saved us?
I still can't believe
What happened to Darren? Is everyone all right?
I even considered supporting them. I always knew Kostya was scum. This is too much, even for him.
Better or worse, the keep remains intact.
It is all I can ask for. Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home.
Would have been right at the
Maybe. After everything that has happened, I can't help but wonder if perhaps Kostya was right. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right, did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare?
No matter what Mario says, you know. Back.
Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but?
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
It was a true thing.
Okay. There's gotta be something good up here, right? Oh, I've already been up here. Never mind. Back down. Thought I was being crafty, but apparently not.
Closer. We have waited so long.
You will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you proceed? No. This is the point of no return. Let's go to the camp first and talk to everyone.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Our plan was mad. Destroy a century-old keep and a way of life, leaving the survivors stranded.
Civilization, as we know it, hasn't existed in the living lands for very long. We need to preserve what history we have.
Darling, you know I hate to think of losing all of that history more than anyone. But think of what they could have gained. Maxim left the Republics, and it allowed Animancers in Fjord to thrive.
Destroying our home is not starting something new.
You really think everyone in Solace is there willingly? Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
I think when Solace Tam was right.
You know your own mind. There's something to be said for that.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
I know, I'm excited too, dearie. But we need our beauty sleep, don't we?
Hey, I wanted to say that I'm sorry to hear about the whole Tama thing.
Thanks, Marius. That means a lot.
I've left people behind before, but it's different when you lose someone unexpectedly. So, sorry.
It's not leaving. You lost everyone when you were young. That must have hurt.
I guess I did. I don't remember it really, but... Right, this isn't about me. Anyway, I'm here if you need to talk, or if you don't, or whatever.
Thank you. Really. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Seriously, I can only handle being sincere with one person at a time.
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands is incompetent. Truly, is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too.
Suppose you wanted to burn it down.
Well, of course, I'm not suggesting it's always a fix for issues. But those poor Pargrunen are clearly prisoners of their traditions. I think getting rid of the keep could have helped more than they realized. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaro.
Might have to keep an eye on Vidaro. See that he doesn't take any lessons from the council.
Barrett's balls. What a nightmare. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling?
Now that you met them, what do you think about the Souls
I'm
Council?
starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands, truly. Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. Don't let the bedbugs bite, dearie.
Envoy, you're probably here to see how I'm doing, yeah? Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd get a chance to stop it.
Did well in Solace.
Right. If you get any more sappy, I'll think you've turned into a tree. But enough of that. You have a lot to do, and I'm right behind you. Right. Changing the subject. Until next time. Envoy, blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace, but it seemed different somehow.
Spoke to the spirit, Nandru, actually.
Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace.
It's a real honor to finally meet another god like Septal.
I bet it was. You could finally complain to someone about all the face stuff. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunen who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed day impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need? If I must.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why?
Wardens should decide for themselves whether...
I agree. A decision like this belongs to the community, not the ambitions of one man. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
Give me too much credit.
Or perhaps you don't give yourself enough. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting. Until next time. Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement?
Told me to kill Sappho.
Oh. I take it that wasn't what you expected. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands.
What if Sappho is awful, as Nandru says?
What happened to Nandru was ages ago. Plenty of time to reconsider one's choices. No one is closer to Sapodal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts.
Sapodal has suffered too. I can't blame them for acting irrationally.
A caged animal lashes out at friend and foe alike. For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapodal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands. If I must.
Okay.
Going diving into ancient ruins doesn't make much sense to me. To me, you're going.
Fine.
Going into some of the most deadly. Places in the lands. On purpose.
I must have put them back. And
They're not any more dangerous than. Than the rest of the living lands.
I'm gonna switch out. I guess not. Look at these weapons, though.
Right. But I'm there to keep people from making stupid mistakes, like diving into ancient ruins on purpose.
Well, if you keep others out of the ruins, I have to go in. Who else will if I don't?
No one has to. If people were meant to go there, there'd still be people there.
Oh, you're so sweet for worrying, dear.
I mean, I swear to the Ascendant Gods, you're about as hard to read as a Valian romance novel.
So you've read those romance novels, then? Should we start a book club?
Right, we're done here. I'll be over there doing something else.
I love it. Apparently there's gonna be a boss fight whenever I enter this goddamn door. This is a point of no return. Apparently, after this, it's this endgame. Talk to everyone. My weapons and shields are up to 4. The only thing is my magic and stuff like that's not up to where I need it, but it's fine. I think I can squeak by. No, I'm actually gonna do a little pause save. There you go. Now let's go. Because quick saves will eventually just get overridden.
Huh. This is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
Oscar has no right to make that decision for everyone.
Right. It's better that an Adiran envoy do it.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
A time of change and strife. We felt this discourse in the island itself.
I guess that's why you and Sapadal are due for a heart-to-heart. Or whatever you have with a god.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place. But it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear ya. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plants and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
They have the right to worry about certain death.
Death is always certain. It's only a question of timing. I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
So you're saying there's a chance we'll become Raven lunatics?
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal, set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
I think I'm gonna let Sapadal go.
Everyone deserves freedom.
I could make an exception for a god with the power to destroy us all in a tantrum.
Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
There has to be a right or wrong, otherwise. No, there can be a more morally gray area.
Just one. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature, if you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Does anyone feel like turning back? This may take a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsley, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Alright then, we're in it together.
Fair weather or foul.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began, and where it all ends. For so long I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious?
Because we're about to do something incredible.
I suppose you're right. I'm frightened, I'm excited. I'm a lot of things right now. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan?
Of course, to power his invention.
That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it.
Much time to decide.
And only one chance to get it right. My parents were going to build a better world for Animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did. To an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything.
You get to decide to do what with your life. The past has no say in the matter.
I'll try to remember that. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it. You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask.
you know.
Who could rest at a time like this?
How knowledgeable are you about boat maintenance?
I know enough to patch a hull or mend a sail. Why do you ask?
Well, I was thinking about it. The weather around here is so tempestuous, and the envoy's already been in one shipwreck. If we end up in a boat, I'd just rather someone knew what they were doing.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's boats. If there's another, it's pretending I know what I'm doing.
Oh, my hero.
Well, I'm going to end the gameplay here, and it is getting very late at night. I don't want to continue because I don't know if it's going to be like the next 30 minutes. It could be another hour until we finish this game. So yeah, I don't want to get a little bit over ahead of this. So, but we'll definitely finish this the next time. Yeah. Hello everyone, if you like this video then don't hesitate to check out the channel, where I upload my playthroughs, thoughts on games, and many other videos based around video games. If you want to see when the next video goes up, then don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!